Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm again with the second part of lecture 14, which is on single-stranded RNA viruses. And in this, we have focused on the rabies virus, which is basically a yellow virus with a single-stranded RNA with a negative sense. So now we have to focus on the signs and symptoms of the rabies virus. So the first symptom of the rabies virus is the lack of appetite, headache, irritability, and anxiety, paralysis of jaw, mouth, throat muscles. So these are basically showing the early stage prodromal symptoms, signs and symptoms of the rabies virus. The first symptoms of rabies may be very similar to those of the flu, including general weakness or discomfort, fever, and headaches. These symptoms may be last for some days. There may also be discomfort or prickling of itching sensation at the site, bite processing within days too. Symptoms of central dysfunction, anxiety, confusion, agitations. As the disease progresses, the person may experience abnormal behavior, hallucination, and insomnia. So this indicates that the early symptoms such as headache, malaise, sore throat, low fever, and many more has been included, in which the patient is feeling very much uncomfortable, like this, and then prodromal symptoms here is followed by the excitation symptoms. So from one stage to another stage, the symptoms are developed, in which stepwise they are progressing. Uh, Initially, headache, malaise. Malaise means uncomfort or discomfort of the patient, and now they are develop into the aerophobia, afraid of air, excitation of the central nervous system, and then it is followed by the muscle spasm, means he is feeling some sort of pain, increased reflexes, and followed by another type of symptoms like dilatation of pupils, increased perspiration, salivation, because animal shows its specific symptoms when they are moving, or we want to identify the normal dog and a rabid dog. So the infected dog uh, mouth are usually open and the saliva is continuously coming out, which show basically its sign and symptoms. And finally, it shows fear of death, anger, irritability, and depression. If we are talking about the epidemiology of the rabies disease, so the history shows itself that in Indo-Pakistan, rabies is a major public health problem or issue because of the improper departments to control the rabid dogs as stray dogs, or do the proper vaccination of the animals, or due to the absence of large number of stray dogs in the streets or in the society. That's why the people in this region have been reported more affected as compared to the more developed countries of the world. That's why more than 30,000 people has been reported to be the victim and confirmed death of rabies virus every year from the Asia. Along with this, in the recent past, so many cases has also been reported from Karachi, and in the hospital there were no proper vaccination available. This clearly indicates still the virus is present in this society, and we are again facing the constraint of the rabies virus in our um, rural areas and and also in the urban areas, and we are facing the lack of limited resources in development of the vaccine, because that's why we are importing it from abroad, and still we are not insufficient in the vaccination. That's why more and more deaths has been reported from this region. If we are talking about the other countries, if we compare the Indo-Pakistan, so the virus is not only limit or the stray dogs not only in the Asian region, but American, European countries has also been reported to be affected, and so many deaths per year has been reported from these regions also. But there are certain zone of the world where there is a zero report, or the rapid rabies-free zone may be considered, such as Australia, China, Iceland, Ireland, Japan, and New Zealand. So these regions have been reported to be clear from the uh, rabies virus. There are two types of rabies virus. One is street virus and the other one is fixed virus. This clearly indicates its name. Street virus means the virus present in its natural form, and a virus which is present in its natural form has the ability to infect others. So, by definition, street virus can be defined as the virus recovered from naturally occurring cases of rabies, scar street virus. So street virus is basically the main source is the infected dogs, and it is present in the saliva of the rabid dogs, and it has the potential to infect other one, while fixed virus are those viruses which are incubated again and again or cultured again and again in order to fix their pathogenicity, and they are reproducible. Incubation period is called fixed virus. So it is prepared street virus and fixed virus. Both are a little bit different from one another. One can cause infection while the other fixed virus can't cause infection. So their infection or pathogenicity has been fixed, while the street virus is a natural virus and has the ability to transfer to other animals or human beings and can cause different types of infection, disease like rabies. If you want to compare its features, so virus has its own feature while fixed virus has its own features. Street virus produce Negri bodies because it causes infection in the brains, and Negri bodies are basically the protein structure which containing the viruses, and its incubation period is long, that is 20 to 60 days, and it is pathogenic for all mammals because it's a real virus which has the ability to or the potential to cause infection or affect the mammals, including bats, human beings, jackals, whales, and so many more, even cats. And such virus cannot be used for the preparation or for the development of vaccine. On the other hand, fixed virus cannot produce Negri bodies. Their incubation period is 4 to 6 days. It can be pathogenic for humans under certain conditions. It is used for preparation of anti-rabies vaccine. Is this clear? In this slide, we are talking about the mode of transmission. So, rabies virus is usually transmitted through the bite of rabid animals, and those animals includes dogs, bats, fox, jackals, and so many other animals. Along with this, exposure to aerosol of secretion or dropping containing rabies virus also is another mode of transmission of rabies virus. If we are talking about the diagnosis of rabies virus, so the natural and laboratory instrumental, we have the microscopy, virology, virological and serological methods. We are taking the samples, and these samples are under the high level of microscope or electron microscope or ultra microscope. We can see the negri bodies. Similarly, uh, these antibodies or antigen which are present inside, so they can be also detect. The best method is the PCR based method. That is the uh, take the genomic RNA and perform a specific type of PCR using the specific primer for the rabies virus, and you will get the result. So we can do also the real-time PCR or quantitative PCR to measure the quantity of the virus. Along with this, we can also use we can do detection through antigen or antibodies by performed ELISA. These are the natural and uh, natural methodologies we are using the lab practice in the lab practices. If we are talking about the treatment, how to control this, so HDCV or ZPC EC vaccine are usually using for the control or the treatment of rabies virus in our society. 4 injection or 5 injection has been given at different interval of time. Mostly they are given with 0, 1 injection per day is given, or with a specific interval of time it is given. We can protect ourselves from rabies virus by proper vaccination of ourselves, as well as we can protect our animals from rabies virus by vaccination of animals. If we are going for entertainment or for visiting for any purposes of forest, so it is the best way to vaccinate yourself before visiting the forest, because in the forest there are small uh, bats which suck the blood from the human beings and transmit the virus, and these bats are usually the natural survivor of the rabies virus. So the best way is this, to vaccinate yourself before going for any sort of purpose to forest, because these small bats, they are very small in size. They are usually present in these forests and serve as a natural survivor. So say dogs should be destroyed or they are properly vaccinated, because vaccination is the only way to protect them from the other purposes. And once they are vaccinated, so we can protect them from the rabies virus. These steps should be taken if, if a dog bites us. Wash the area thoroughly with soap and water, because soap water also play a vital role in killing of the viruses. And the second stage is this, to get the medical facilities as soon as possible, because at medical hospital we can vaccinate ourselves to protect ourselves. So in the last of the lecture, we should protect ourselves